What's up guys, today I have a Strand Hunter build for you. This build will let you live out your Beyblade dreams, using the power of the new Whirling maelstrom, letting you clear out ads without moving a muscle. You'll be using woven mail to keep yourself alive, just in case you get into any trouble. And you'll be able to support your fire team, so they won't get angry at you for playing a greedy hunter instead of a warlock. This build is very easy to use, you won't need much practice to use it efficiently. You'll need a solid strand weapon, and you'll be right with other weapons, you can use anything you like. So players who are newer to the game will have no issues, but I will provide my weapon recommendations in the video. So starting with the subclass. For our class ability, you'll want Gambler's Dodge, so you're able to refresh your throwing knife. Your throwing knife will help give armor charge and create tangles, which will become ad clearing Beyblades for you. For the grenade, you'll want Grapple, not because you're going to be using it, just because it has the lowest cooldown, and that's because we're going to be using the Mothkeeper wraps. More on that later in the video. Onto the aspects, you'll want to pick up Whirlwind Maelstrom. Created tangles when thrown or shot will become personal Beyblades that will deal solid DPS and track your enemies. And you'll want Threaded Spectre, so when you dodge, you create a decoy that enemies will attack. Once it is fully decayed, it will explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies and sending out 2 Threadlings. This is great for getting attention away from yourself so you can get away from danger. Onto the fragments, you're going to want Thread of Warding to get Woven Mail for picking up Orbs of Power. This will just give you a little bit more survivability. Thread of Generation, dealing damage generates grenades so you can get your moths quicker. Thread of Transmutation, while you have Woven Mail, Weapon Final Blows will create tangles, which means more Beyblades. And finally, Thread of Isolation, landing rapid precision hits, emits a severing burst from the target, and this will give you a little more AoE and send out nanites. Now, there are a few main mods you're going to want for this build. Other than that, you have free choice of mods, whatever you like, but anything that recharges grenades or gives you more ammo are fantastic. The main mods you're going to want for this build are Elemental Charge. Collecting a strand tangle has an escalating chance to grant you an armor charge. This will give us another way to get armor charged. Stacks on Stacks will give you an extra stack of armor charge when you get one charged up, so you can hold more stacks of armor charged. And finally, Grenade Kickstart, so you can utilize these armor charges to get your grenade back. For the exotic, you are going to want Mothkeeper wraps. This will turn your grapple grenade into moths. When thrown far away, they'll become arc moths that will track enemies and explode. But if you do throw them closer to you, they'll become void moths that will provide an overshield to you or allies. In terms of weapons, you're going to want at least one strand weapon in this build. Personally, I recommend the Quicksilver Storm because it can generate tangles on grenade kills, and it can deal some pretty hefty damage as a primary weapon thanks to its exotic grenade launcher perk. Other than that, Rufus's Fury is a great strand weapon to use, but just make sure you have at least one. Special and heavy weapons, you can use whatever you like. In the footage, you can see arc weapons are being used. Just take the weapons that you like and are comfortable with. So the way you use this build is super simple. Just create tangles, throw or destroy them to create your Beyblades, spam grenades as much as you can, and when in doubt, pick up an Orb of Power to grant Woven Mail, or dodge to get the attention away from you, or even throw your moths on the ground to get a Void Overshield. There's plenty of escape routes for this build. And that's all for today's build. If you have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like or even a cheeky sub. If you want to connect with me, my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord are all in the description below. And until next time, I'll see you on stream.